Okay, you lot. So today we are gonna try to play a bit with wizards. So the setup for wizards is kind of similar to the one I did for who did I do? Oh yeah, for electricians. So in a way, uh electricians needed a lot of movement. Wizards also need a lot of movement, dashing, all of that. So the setup is gonna be the same, but essentially what we're gonna try to do is no time dude, just gonna go for like a regular sort of multi-dash, lots of movement speed, all of that, and play around the spellbook relic, which is every time you move 100 feet, the wizard will cast a fireball. So we're gonna give him as much movement as we can. So for trinkets, we're gonna play around the ADHD one. So he gets 40% run speed. That's not the important relic, or rather not the important part. The very important part in that relic is every 4 seconds he dashes to the farthest enemy from himself. This is very important because it specifically targets the one he is furthest from, meaning that he'll need to do a lot of movement. And I believe dash does count as a movement, right? Yeah, super fast movement. Next up, we will of course be using the aliens below them just to move even more. So every 3 seconds, once we get the relic, every 2 seconds he'll dash as well. For the unit above him, I'm not gonna use general to buff up. Instead, what I'm gonna do is I will use the lich. With the lich, we will also be able to buff up the damage that they do. Plus, a very cool thing about the lich dude and the wizard dudes is that since wizards have a lot of temporary HP, it will be very easy to survive when the lich drops them to 50% HP. So even if they do lose some HP, they will have so much temporary HP that the wizards will be in no danger to die at any time. So that's pretty cool. And also, I was debating between necro dudes and lich dudes, but essentially I needed one of the undead dudes to get the wait, it's not knuckle bones. Where is the relic that I want? Oh yeah, attack speed and run speed. I mostly wanted this one, and I believe that's pretty much it for the other dudes. We're gonna go for this setup, so I already combined it all. So essentially chef for sustain plus food buffs. Wait, this is not it. No. This is from a different run. This is from a very different run. So yeah, we're going wizards, we're going liches, and for the last one, oh yeah, of course, we're going for the cowboys as well, because cowboys will force random units to dash as well. It is random, unfortunately it's not targeted, but since I am trying to play as much around wizards as I can, I'm gonna take any dashing ability that is available. I do want to get the dog tag from the warriors, but since we have 5 families, we should be able to get a few relics from the warrior family once the whatever like underground dude comes, or whatever he's called, right, where he like brings a relic from a different family. So I should be able to maybe RNG my way into getting that one. We'll see how it goes, but yeah, this is the team that we're gonna run, and we're gonna see how it goes. I'm not even sure what to start with, because apart from chef dudes, I feel like a lot of these dudes are really not good early game. Wizard is... I mean, yeah, Wizard is not great early game. I guess Alien is gonna be the best option, since he can at least, like, dash my regular dude and allow him to farm a bit faster, I guess. But yeah, like, Lich is definitely a very bad dude early game. Wizard is bad. Cowboy, I'm not sure. I mostly use him for the dashing ability, so I'm not sure how well he goes into there, but yeah. I'm gonna take the max HP for now, since pure stats is what matters to me at the moment. Although I don't have a chef, so if I don't get a chef very soon, a lot of my dudes are gonna start dying. Okay, we do have one chef. One is not enough. because one can't even sustain himself. Yeah, my regular dude unfortunately died. I don't want to use consumables yet. So we'll see. We'll see. We do have 2 chefs dudes. Okay. Ooh, this could be interesting for chefs actually. 25% attack power. Yeah, I'll take that. They'll be able to heal more. And we do have the attack buff at the top. Okay, so my chefs are very strong. My chefs are very, very strong. Hopefully that translates into much better healing. We do have a little bit of AoE with the fireball, I guess, so that helps. But yeah, early on, I'm gonna try to build on a bunch of chefs and a bunch of aliens, because aliens will help my chefs a bit. For the third dudes, I'm gonna go for wizards. And once we have enough alien dudes and I feel like chefs are able to relatively safely sustain my team, I think I'm gonna go and push the wizards above aliens. And hopefully by then, actually I'm only gonna push them once I get the spellbook relic, because without the spellbook relic there really isn't much point in pushing them above aliens. Okay, so attack speed, run speed is... I mean, run speed is not important at the moment, but attack speed does help. I'm mostly trying to pick relics that are either gonna help out my chef dudes generate a lot more burgers, or that will directly buff aliens, which will in turn buff my chefs. Okay, this one is... I like this one. It doesn't buff the... Wait, for 2 seconds... Oh yeah, he gets attack. It does buff chefs, but I know that relic does a lot of damage. So since I don't really have a lot of damage dealers, yeah, look at that, 30% of the damage just from that, so that's pretty good. When it comes to the unit ratios, by the way, I think alien is gonna be by far the one that I'll pick the most. Okay, attack power is nice. I'm gonna have probably 2 times more aliens than the wizards, at least that's my plan, because aliens are able to dash 2 of them. Plus, I mean, if you have a lot of wizards and not enough aliens, they simply just won't dash enough, and there really won't be much point to having a lot of wizards. Plus, if I have a lot of wizards, then the liches won't be able to sacrifice a lot of them. So yeah, I'd rather have fewer dudes, or rather fewer wizards and a lot more aliens and liches compared to having a lot of wizards. Okay, fail damage. I don't care about fail damage at the moment, kind of. HP, I'm also not gonna stack too much. Let me see if I can get something better. This one is really good early on as well. That's just like 15% healing, which will make it a bit easier for my chef dudes. Okay, I'm gonna pick the cowboy dude, because the lich, again, like the lich is not that great early on, I think. The cowboy at least can maybe RNG a pull for one of my dudes. I'm not gonna buy it yet. I mean, it's gonna be the 4th dude I max, so I won't have a lot of cowboys yet, so I'm gonna skip on that. We're gonna stack chefs and aliens for now. I think once I get like 15 chefs, I'll probably like start prioritizing aliens and wizards. But for now, chefs are priority number 1, definitely. And we'll see how it works out. Hopefully I get a lot of regular dudes as well, since I do want to spam a bunch of conversions. I also want to kind of try a new method of not getting any regular dudes converted until I get the job poster. What's it called? The job poster relic. Because at that point, like, imagine I save like 20 dudes and then I boost it with that. That's like potentially 10 extra dudes. Believe this one... I mean, it's pretty good. I don't want to take this one because chefs are the ones taking damage from what I've seen, so it won't really help much when you equalize. And I believe that one is especially with the temporary HP, since my chefs are the ones who will be dying the most, will help out. Deflection attack speed is pretty good, but not necessarily on. I wanna maybe go for a... Shouldn't waste dice, actually. You know what? Yeah, I'm not gonna waste too much dice. I just remembered that I need to save them for the trinkets. Especially, I'll need ADHD on the alien. No. I need ADHD on the wizards, and I need laser pointer on my liches. The reason for laser pointer is I will basically need them to force wizards to teleport. That's another way of how I'm gonna increase the movement. This is very good. This I'm gonna apply on, let me think. I think aliens will take this actually, because they will directly boost the critical rate of the wizards above them. So yeah, for aliens I am gonna take this, yes. And also right now they will buff chef dudes, which will help them out quite a bit. We'll also buff regular dudes, I guess, but I just don't have anything else to buff. I want my wizards to stay alive, so they're currently at the bottom. Damage-wise, we're already looking pretty good though, so I'm happy with that. I think we should be able to wipe this without any deaths, actually. Yep, looks very, very safe. So we do have a good amount of chefs. I was very lucky with the chef relics as well. The most recent one is probably like one of the most OP ones. Let me see. So strike back. I don't care about strike back too much, but also there really isn't anything better to pick. So yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go for this. At least it's direct damage, so in a way it will at least help out my chefs to generate more burgers, which means that I'll just need less chefs eventually. Plus, I mean, mischance, just overall a better sustain, you know? Yeah, I think the boss, like, single target damage is gonna be a bigger issue compared to, like, AoE wipes, because wizards will, with their fireballs, should be able to take care of a lot of the AoE damage. I think aliens actually do pretty decent AoE damage with the probe, so potentially we'll be able to stop there. Okay, toughness is nice, toughness is nice. Actually, you know what, I'll probably buy the toughness. Yeah, I mean, that's just... that. I would reroll, especially since it's a cheap one. But also, I don't have a lot of money, and I do want to invest quite a bit, since we don't really have much finance relics. I mean, I do have a finance, not a finance dude, but like an employed dude. But I don't have a lot of stuff for them. Okay, so this one we're definitely gonna take. What's this? Okay, liches I will need to power up, so I might as well. Are bees safe? We are safe against bees as well. Love that. Maybe I can get like an early cleave relic as well. That I think would help out. I don't remember if the fireballs, if their damage is AoE or not already. Because I think... wait, let me check. I genuinely don't remember. So, dealing damage equal to 50... yeah, to all enemies in the blast area. Okay, because I thought there was like an upgrade to that. But it looks like it already does AoE damage. So yeah, we're gonna be able to deal with the crowds relatively easily, I'd say. Especially once we have the spell book and I can put aliens below them. Okay, do I convert? Do I convert? Or do I wait for the relic? Because also, now that I think about it, I'll be able to invest more. You know what? Let me try not converting first, because I always like fully convert all of my regular dudes into that. But so far, it looks very, very safe. They're taking care of the waves rather easily, I'd say. So let me save and let me instead try to maybe find like a good relic. Milkshake is decent. Milkshake is decent. Also take the dice. Yeah, let's try a different strategy. I have never tried that. I want to see whether it's like worth it. Because There's also one more thing, like maybe the waves once you get the dude's bag, maybe the waves like dramatically increase in strength. I don't really know that, you know. Okay, so I do have a wizard relic, but I do want to push my chefs to maximum healing as well, since I mean damage is nice, but if my dudes are dead, they're no use. Plus I do have a lot of temporary HP, so it will help. Okay, what do we have? The problem, again, the problem with food, there's not a lot of food that wizards will benefit from, really. I'm thinking cleave and attack speed for chefs for that early stacking. I mean, attack speed and a lot of cleave. Cleave also counts as like, what's it called? As a direct hit, so technically it will generate more burgers. I think max HP. I mean, this one is nice as well, though. But no, I'm gonna go for attack speed. I'm gonna go attack speed cleave on my chefs for now. Once we get the buff, that cleave will go to 100% as well. So yeah, maybe it will help out at least a little bit early on. We'll see. Let me actually check the cleave damage. I'm kind of curious there. So the cleave damage is... Don't tell me it's actually 0. It didn't do a single cleave damage? Are you sure there were 700 enemies? Okay, well, you better do some cleave damage now. Does it not work with chefs or something? Like, why is there no damage? Why is there no cleave damage? Wait, am I dumb? Am I dumb? Why is there no cleave damage when there are so many enemies next to each other? That's literally not possible, no? Now you do cleave damage. So when there's very few enemies, you do cleave damage, but when there's like masses and masses of enemies, you don't. How does that work? Is it because of a lot of dashing or something? But I mean, they're dashing here as well. So I don't think that should impact it. Yeah, there's cleave damage, but it's just not broken. Okay, I think I'm good with chefs for now. I'm gonna try to build a bit more aliens now. So prioritize aliens, and then secondary ones will be wizards. Okay, well, I guess we'll get some more wizards. For wizards, I'm gonna try to probably go for like maybe 15 to 20 total. Then around like an equal amount of liches. Cowboys are gonna be just like my last pick if I don't have anything else. Like if it's a cowboy and a chef, I'll most likely pick a cowboy, but overall I'm gonna focus mostly on the aliens, because the more aliens, the more dashing will do. And I'll take a chef here and there as the waves progress. I have 15 now, so it's fine by now. I think by the end I want to have like 20 to 25 chefs in total. I think that will be more than enough. But yeah, let's look at the DPS when it comes to boss fights. Keep in mind, we still don't have the spell book, and I mean, we're dealing with them pretty fine. I'd say that was like a 12-second battle. Relics, yeah, these aren't good. I might as well take this one, I guess. You know what, let's do 1D roll. 3D roll, look at that. And yeah, we'll do that. Okay. So, what do we have here? 5% chance dealing... That's not bad for chefs, to be fair. That isn't bad for chefs. This one isn't bad for chefs either, to be fair. What's your critical? 14% crit is not bad. I'll definitely have more critical buff rates. Like critical rate buffs later on, so... But I do see this one proc quite a bit, to be fair. Let's go Bag of Nuts. I know Inhaler is good. I've already tried Inhaler on the chef dude before. But this one will also help us with the damage. Because I know it really, like, you can really easily see how they proc. And yeah, look at this. There's like three active ones at all times. So That's not bad. That's a pretty good amount of buff. Look at this. Can we get the dog tag? I mean, there's a lot of very useful relics there. Like, I'll take the dog tag, I'll take this, I'll take this, I'll even take this probably. So potentially we have 2 chances to get a very, very useful relic. Within those 2 chances, I mean, there's like probably like a solid 70% in total that I'll get the one I need. So I'm keeping my hopes up. Keeping my hopes up. Not taking any liches yet because I feel like they won't really stack much. I'll definitely have more value from all of the dashes. I'm not even sure. I mean, technically, I could take 0 liches at all. I could take 0 liches at all, although I don't want to take 0 liches because I kind of want them to use the, what's it called, that little trinket that I plan on using. Okay, this one's decent purchase, I guess. What's it called, the laser pointer. But I could also put laser pointer on, let's say, cowboys. I could put them on cowboys, actually, yeah. Wait, that kind of makes sense, no? Because, I mean, how impactful are the liches really gonna be to their damage? Yes, they'll get, like, Revenant stacks, they'll get a little bit of attack, critical rate. But I feel like the matches will just go so fast that they won't really benefit from that much. Like, they'll get a few, like, probably max 5 Revenant stacks at most, and that's with a lot of liches. And instead of having that, I could have way more dashing, which will give them way more damage. Generally, now that I think about it, I might not even go for liches. I'll keep them there for the relics, right? Since we do have the relics unlocked for the undead family. I just won't go for them. Okay, I'm not gonna take dudes still. I'm still not gonna take any dudes. On the 3rd rotation, if I don't get the job at relic, then I'll take it. But I really wanna try whether that works out. I might just go crazy for refreshing, honestly. But also, I kind of don't want to like use up a lot of the dice. Let me see. This one is pretty good, since I do have 5 unique families that's just like straight up. Well, I don't have the undead, so it won't count, but yeah, that's just 20% attack power. So definitely take that. Can I please get a job at? No. Okay, this one will take, yep. Yeah, I don't have a lot of investment. But also not too worried, since, I mean, look at that. Everyone is full HP. Half of them have a bunch of temporary HP as well. This one's kind of not that important, not gonna lie. Oh, these are not good either. Come on, something useful. Okay, sure, we can take that. Not much use from either of those, but I mean, it's better than nothing, I guess. It's better than nothing. So yeah, we'll see how it works out. Okay, wave 50. We're doing pretty good progress. Okay, oh, we didn't get the one we needed. Now I'm tempted to go for the Cage Tiger because we'll definitely have some kind of relics, I believe from the undead family, that can spawn. Like, yeah, Skeledude's here. Skeledude's on knockout. I mean, I don't know how many I'll knock out, to be honest. But at least we'll have a few Skeledudes here, so that will give us guaranteed critical rate pretty much. I think he can spawn Skeledudes as well, right? Oh, he can spawn Skeledudes here. So maybe I do need to have the Lich, huh? Maybe I do have to have the Lich. Yeah, you know what? Let's take the Cage Tiger. Because, I mean, the other ones... Cleave is nice, but, I mean, most of the damage will come from wizards anyway. Let's take this. We will take the Liches. I don't know how many I'll take, but we will take the Liches. And we will put a laser pointer on them so they can make my wizards dash even more. But I do have to start stacking liches by now because it's already like it's wave 53 and I still only have one of them. So yeah, it could be a bit problematic. I'm not gonna push them below wizards yet, because I mean, really no point to that. Chefs are doing so much damage. It's actually pretty impressive. Okay, another wizard. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna stack some more liches now. But yeah, it looks like one lich is able to stack... Yeah, when the wave starts, he stacked like 3 different dudes to full HP throw. So, maybe I don't even need that many liches than I thought. Okay, this one definitely not gonna take. Can we get something? Okay, this one's pretty nice. It doesn't give me value at the moment, but the savings will build up, definitely will build up, so we'll take that. Maybe we can get some cheaper relics along the way. Not gonna refresh much still, since I haven't found either of the 2 very important trinkets for now. So I do want to save my dice for that, but once I get both of those, I'll definitely go ham on the refreshes. So yeah, we should be getting... Wait, we get trinkets after the boss, if I remember correctly, so... yeah, that will be fine. 11 dudes. I do have 11 dudes. I mean, this technically did allow me to invest more, and I still don't feel like I invested a lot. I mean, second row I only invested 5.5k. That is very low. I usually go for at least like 6.5 to 7k on the second investment, so... Where is all my money? It doesn't help that I don't have any like money relics though. That's a bit of a shame, so yeah. We'll have a rough time with money this round, I feel like. I'm gonna refresh once. Ooh. I was thinking maybe I can get a little cheaper relic, but no, unfortunately not. HP wise, I mean, we're full HP. We're full HP. I wonder whether that's just the chef generating so many burgers from all the like leaves, counterattacks, all of that. Okay, I mean, yeah, again, I'm not gonna refresh. I'm gonna take the relics that really benefit me and just gonna stick with that. Okay, I don't like... I mean, ghillie suit is nice for something like cowboy, I guess. It's really nice because not for the crit chance or the attack power, but because you can no longer be cleaved, because a lot of the damage you receive from enemies is cleave towards the end of the game. So but I'm gonna try to refresh. We do get the laser pointer. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, we can put the laser pointer on our liches. So yeah, look at this. Every second, each wielder has a 20% chance to teleport a random dude below him on the roster to a random distant dude. So essentially, we're gonna be teleporting wizards to random dudes, then we're gonna be teleporting them to low HP units from aliens, and then teleporting them to the furthest enemy with the ADHD trinket. So yeah. It looks like it will be a pretty decent combo. Also, oh, you know what? No. I was gonna say I could put my wizards above aliens and then them above, or rather liches above wizards then, but my wizards don't even get the fireballs from teleports yet. So no point. We don't have the spellbook yet, so no rush there. We're gonna start stacking even more liches. As I mentioned, like, we need to have way more aliens and liches compared to wizards, in my opinion, because at least we'll be able to dash them way more. Okay, lifesteal, deflection, evasion. I have some evasion. I have evasion from the alien this. It's just that, like, the other two, right, they're nice, but I do want a chance to get direct damage, you know? So I'm gonna go for that. Everyone will get evasion. Some of my dudes will have fire, some 13%. So, I mean, I feel like it will help a bit. from time to time, right? Like, none of these buffs are really like super OP, but it does stack up eventually. Especially the miss chance. I mean, the miss chance is very nice. Okay, but yeah, we're dealing with waves very, very easily. Let's take the Lich. Are we able to do them sub 10 seconds? I think we should be able to. Yeah, just below 10-second mark. Okay, that's really nice. That's really nice. Bit bomb. No, this will be nice, but probably later on. Let me see. Cheap relic and the wizard as well. Yeah, definitely like that. I'm gonna save for now. Yeah, I'm gonna save for now. I really want to get the regular, what's it called, the job ad. I want to get the job ad. I want to get an insane amount of extra dudes. Okay, what are we losing? We're losing wizard, and we got the spellbook. We're finally gonna get the spellbook. So, what, in like 10 rounds, we'll be able to actually make our combo work like Daisy. So we'll set it up. We'll set up the Lich, Wizards, and Aliens. Cowboys will be dashing them from time to time as well. It will be chaos. It will be so many more fireballs. I'm predicting at least like 3 times more fireballs. But keep in mind, I'm not even pushing them with aliens yet. I'm not even pushing them with aliens yet. And they're already shooting quite a few of them. I'm also very curious how much tempered HP will have on the wizards, because usually I always see that the bar is full. I do need to convert them now. Although nah, wait, I'll have another chance later on. I'm not in any danger, to be fair, so I'm not gonna push the conversion yet. I'll do it on round 89. Because I feel like on round 104 it's gonna be a bit too late, since I will have to fight the goat without the converted dude, so yeah. Oh, this one is very nice early on, but I want the job ad. I really want the job ad. Healing received. Come on, give me the job ad. These are bad in general as well. Evasion, oh, evasion helps. Especially since we got that recent relic. Job ad! We got the job ad! Okay, just one round too late, but it's fine. It's fine. Look at how many regular dudes we have. Regular dude is actually the 3rd one most popular dude in my roster at the moment. That is actually a bit nuts. I mean, temporary health, I guess. Although I do like this one way more. But I do want to take the wizard one. Okay, this wave should be difficult. I always have trouble with mantra shrimps in a lot of my comps. They usually do very, very surprisingly big damage, and they're quite difficult to kill. But yeah, how's their damage looking? So, wizards are actually doing a lot of damage. But I don't want to move them to the first... Oh my god. Is that the perfect one for wizards? What's their crit rate at the moment? It's 10% now. They will get some stacking crit rate from the dashing, because I got the relic. They'll get 20 from hair eventually. That's a very nice... I mean, that's just straight up DPS relic. You know what? I'll just take it. Why not? Is that the best relic they can get? I guess there's some that give like run speed, but I think run speed will not be as important here, because we'll be more about dashing compared to just like running. So I don't know how important it will be. Also, I think I should probably take a few more wizards by now. Maybe up to 15 at least. Although I guess I can wait to convert through the dude. What's it called? The dude whisperer, right? I can't wait to convert until then, since I might get like, I don't know, RNG 8 random extra wizards, and at that point there will be a bit too many wizards. There will be a bit too many wizards. Okay, I'll take an extra one, sure. I'm gonna try to keep maybe the number of wizards equal to the number of cowboys. I guess that's a decent, like, thing to shoot for. I'm not gonna take any relic now. I do wanna push a higher investment for my last one. And once we do this investment, I'll start investing everything into relics, since at that point I don't have a fourth investment coming anyway. But yeah, aliens gonna be the #1 priority still, because the more aliens, the more dashing we'll do. And cowboys, again, like, cowboys will dash, but the dash is random, so, like, yes, sure, dash my alien, but, well, how much is that gonna help, really, right? Okay, we got the spellbook, we can finally do the proper build. So here's what we're gonna do, like this, so liches buff wizards. They also put the laser pointer on them, so we'll be dashing a lot. Alien dudes will be dashing a lot. And the cowboys will make them dash a lot. So let's see what happens. Let's see at the amount of fireballs we can generate. Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah, that's a nice amount of fireballs, but my screen is not orange enough. So I believe what we must do is get more wizards. Also, wait, let me look. 38% critical rate on them already. I think they get some buffs from there as well, like Revenants will buff some. Let me check. 79? Wait, their critical rate is... Yeah, I mean... Oh, it's independently stacking. It's independently stacking, so they might actually be able to hit 100%. Because I think Revenant will get a little bit of crit as well. Oh, wow. Oh, that's a lot of damage, you know? 79% critical rate. Already. We don't even have the 20% critical one from, like, Skeledudes dying. We don't have one of those. I think there's one where you get, like, a bit of crit rate just in general. We might RNG that one. So, yeah. I mean, pretty good. Okay, a few of my dudes are dying. The bees are crazy annoying, I'm not gonna lie. Such a toxic unit. I'll need to use a revive. I mean, it's just exactly 10 dudes dying, so in a way it kind of works. Do I buff the Lich dude? No, I'm not gonna buff the Lich dude at the moment. Let's go for this. I want to get it a bit earlier on, just so we have some extra Skeledudes, not just 2 of them. I think it's about time to look for the ADHD as well. Because, like, for cowboys, I don't really care about which trinket I get for cowboys, and then once I have the ADHD, I'll be able to just use the rest of my dice for rerolling the shop. So, okay. I'm gonna go until like 7 dice if I don't get ADHD. And then I'll just pick a random relic for the cowboy, I guess. Because I don't know what's good on him. Like, is socialism decent on him? I don't know. Generally don't know what's good on, like, these support units, like cowboy, skeleton, stuff like that. He doesn't do anything with direct hits, I believe. Yeah, not really. ADHD, there we go. 40% run speed. Every 4 seconds, he dashes to the farthest enemy. So this one will be potentially massive. I don't know, but I'm hoping it is. Okay, we are seeing way more fireballs. A significantly higher amount of fireballs. Okay, I think ADHD helps. Generally, I think it helps a lot. One more thing I want to see. Okay, please, can I get the dog tag? If I get a dog tag, this will be such a nice run. Because, like, I won't get a lot of Skeledudes, but the ones that I will get will boost up my run speed quite a bit. I want to see how much temporary HP they have, my wizards. So let's look at this. This one has 400, almost 500, 200. Yeah, that's a good amount of temporary HP. That's my double and triple the regular HP. So pretty decent, I would say. I think it might be time to grab a few more chef dudes as well. Wait, I'm getting 10 skeletons? Wait a minute. Oh! Oh! I always thought that you'll start with 2, and then for every 10 rounds that you have this relic, you'll get 1 extra one. But it actually just works with just the current round that it is. Oh wow, that's so much better actually. What? So I actually just start with 10 skiller dudes and I'll start with like 12 or 13 on bosses. That's so good. So I just get a bunch of crit rate just right off the bat. Okay, fair. Lich relics. What am I losing? Fatal dam. Okay, he's not gonna die, so that relic shouldn't matter too much. Yeah, they have so much temporary HP that I don't think they're gonna be dying anytime soon. 133k damage, 93% of that is from fireballs. I think that they will be getting way more, like the fights will be way faster for a lot of low HP enemies. Okay, look at this, we're dying. Yeah, we're really gonna have to start stacking some medallions, because I don't want these deaths to happen. We are definitely gonna... You know what? Let's try to use a consumable. I'm gonna use... You know what? We can try something. Let's take a wizard. Let's move them to here, and then they'll have to walk a bunch. Right? And as they walk, they'll shoot. Oh my god. Oh, that's actually such a nice strat. Because some dudes will move to other allies. So in a way, if I put those dudes very, very far away, the other dudes will... Oh my god, I don't have enough money. I just realized I don't have enough money to convert them all. I'm genuinely just gonna have to go for the cheapest options. Yeah, wow, I mean, I'll have another chance to convert. There'll still be a conversion at round 109. It's just the problem with that is I'll only be able to use those dudes for the tier 3 boss. I won't be able to use them for... what's it called? What's the boss called? I forgot what's it called. The centipede. So that's a bit of a shame. Okay, we are dying. I think what I'm gonna have to do is potentially go for the easier fights until we get our investment back. Okay, this one, don't really want to use that. I don't plan on dying really. This is nice safety, but I think I'll go for... Lifesteal's not that OP either. Well, there we go, extra payment. Yeah, let's go for the easier fight. The amount of fireballs, ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Let's go for more liches. Oh, I didn't get the dog tag. But I do get... The first one is nice, but look at this. My wizards are gonna be on the 3rd spot. So this technically would benefit them a lot. So I think that's actually what I'll go for. 45 crit rate by default. Let me see how much they have a mid-fight. Okay, how much do you have? 86, 85, 76, 71. Yeah, pretty good. My dudes are dying. I'm gonna go for harder fights until I have to use another revive. Once I have to use another revive, then I'll probably switch to the easier. Although this one is just gonna completely delete me. No? Because yeah, it's very... Actually, no, wow, nothing died. Fair enough. Also, I'm so curious to see how the wizards perform on the centipede. Okay, 2 + 1, 7 + 2. Not a lot, but sure. Okay, look at this. Oh, I can't even understand what's happening. It starts off very, very slowly, but then everyone just suddenly dies. Which is a very interesting thing to see. We're gonna take that just because it's cheap. This is actually... Oh, this is such a good relic. This is such a beautiful relic. 50% chance to just fully heal, essentially, as long as the damage isn't fatal. Spoiler alert, I have a chef, so none of the damage is fatal while he has burger. So that's just essentially 15% chance to not take damage. That is an absolutely ridiculous relic, as long as you have units like chefs that can prevent death. Okay, after this fight, I want to check my relic status a bit. I want to see how many I'm missing for the wizard. I know I'm missing a very, very important relic for the alien still. I believe the one that makes units dash on an even lower cooldown. Yeah, the dude's cooldown from 3 to 2 seconds. So that alone will boost my damage by like 50% from wizards. So yeah, that should be pretty good. Yeah, even the single, oh my god, it's so nice when they're far apart. Single target damage is picking up as well. Like just raw damage from the wizards, not just AoE damage. Yeah, look at that. Look at how fast the enemy HP is dropping. I mean, we're dealing with enemies within like 10 to 12 seconds every round, which is pretty good. I also have way more liches. Oh, because the dudes came back. I was like, I swear I had like only 12 or 13 liches. And now I suddenly have 20 of them. But yeah, I forgot that I sent some out to the dude whisperer. And also I have to remember to keep some money for him actually. Because that will pretty much be the last time I can use it. Okay, we buy this. Living Will. 20 heal, I mean, it's really not gonna do much. Okay, alien dude. Let's take the character relics first of all. Don't need that since we have dice. Tractor beams. Tractor beams, he and the tractor beam target both gain stacking deflection. I mean, deflection isn't gonna be too crazy on the wizard since, again, like, he has so much temporary HP, I guess. But, I mean, every bit helps, I guess. Knocked out. Now, the question is, I don't know whether this works with liches. I don't think they do, because I had a similar idea with liches and mummies. And I realized that the liches passive procced, but the mummies didn't. So, the liches already have a relic where when it gains a stack of Revenant, they will do an explosion, right? I tried to also combo that with the mummy, but the mummy bonus didn't work. So I'm not sure whether this works. Like, it will work with skeletons, I believe, or whatever. But with, like, lich targets, I don't think it will. I will take it just to test it out, though. Alright, I'll take it just to test it out. Okay, skeleton dudes. Taunts. I do have taunts on liches, so I guess we'll take that. Just a bit of extra summon. Okay, we have that one. This one's pretty nice as well. This one, very good. Very OP. I wish I had that one earlier, actually. Fatal damage. We can skip these for now. I want to get more important ones at the moment. Nah. Speed definitely need. Deflection definitely need. Both of these are cheap, I'm taking both. Cowboy ones, yep, we'll definitely take that. Pumpkin latte, we can skip. There we go, wizard one, 50% crit damage. And we'll also boost attack power of other dudes, so that's pretty good. Cowboy one as well. What are we even missing? We have all cowboy, all chef, all aliens. What's this? Taunts 5 enemies. I guess. 150 run speed. When he finishes lasso, he grants all nearby dudes crit chance and attack power. I do want to get the spurs. Bite stick. This one, ooh, this one's really good as well. And from the regular ones, let me see. So, yeah, none of these. This one would be nice to get. Temporary HP just to stack. Evasion crit, actually. Since we do have some increased evasion. Max HP I would really like to get. I guess this one's pretty decent as well for the start, although I'm not really too worried about dying, I guess. For the other ones, it's whatever. Spurs, we do get the spurs. Okay, we do get the spurs. You know what? I'm gonna get the cheap one. I'll get this. And then we're gonna save, because at 109 we will need to convert 8 more dudes to other dudes. But yeah, let's see how big of a damage spike we just got. Let's see how big of a damage. Oh, another 10% attack power, we'll take that. We need to think of something for the cowboy. I mean, medical license? Medical license? He does have that little AoE attack, right? This one? No, not this one. There was like an AoE. Yeah, this one. Also shoots up to 6 nearby enemies for 100% of his DPS, and it will always crit. Let's try a medical license cowboy. I have no idea how that will work out, but let's see the healing that he provides. I mean, everyone is full HP. I don't know if that's because of just the dude, but let me look at the healing. Wow. Wait, that's more than chefs. That is more healing than the chefs. What do you mean? Okay. Oh, wait, we get 3 relics? I thought we only get 2 of these. We still have the chance for a dog tag. We still have a chance for the dog tag. I really want to get it for the round speed. Look at the amount of fireballs we have. At this point, this is ridiculous. Wow. Yeah, I mean, as I said, we're stacking so many aliens. I'm gonna stack aliens, liches, and a few cowboys. I don't know if I should take more wizards, to be honest. Because, like, I think it's better to have the few wizards dashing compared to a lot of wizards that will just be somewhat, like, sub-active. Although, one thing... I do have a lot of liches, which means... Oh, I do have to have this. I do have to get this. I think I can do one more... Wait, when does the dude arrive? I don't know when the dude arrives. It was 109, I think. I'll stay safe. I'll buy it later if needed. But oh my god. Okay, it doesn't deal too much damage to the boss itself, but it dealt with all of like the crowd enemies so easily. Yeah, 66% of the damage is from fireballs. Then aliens are doing quite a bit of damage as well. Healing. Oh my god. I made cowboys the best healer in the world. Okay, what on earth? Okay, I mean, I'm getting more cowboys over chefs, obviously. I mean, if the cowboys are healing more. Oh wow, the DPS. Like, it really starts off slow, but it picks up so much. Okay, cleave, deflection, evasion. These are not good. There is... What was that buff with evasion? Was it this one? No, it's this one. When a dude evades, he has a 10% chance to deal direct damage. Who would be good with direct damage? Alien isn't really like a direct damage dude. He's more like using his ability, so this one won't really... Like, it will do damage, but he doesn't have any benefit from direct hits. But now that I look at it, none of my dudes really have benefit apart from chefs, and chefs already have a direct damage. Look. This kind of sucks. I guess just for more sustain, I'll put evasion on aliens, because I do have a bunch of aliens and I don't want them to die. So I guess I'll put evasion on them and they'll be a bit safer. Oh, I cannot tell what is happening. If I genuinely had to try to tell you what is happening there, not a chance. Not a chance. Also, for the last few fights, I wanna use the burner phone for the same thing that we used it earlier. Just teleport them randomly to the corner. Actually, no, I'm gonna do that. Maybe I'm gonna do that on the Godler, either on the Godler or on the what's it called, on the Killipede, because they will at least zoom my screen out a bunch, which means that I'll be able to teleport much further. Okay, let's just take a few of these, a few of these. and a bunch of aliens. I don't know. I would have liked to get a wizard pick there, just to increase a few of them, but I mean, that's fine. But yeah, there's so many fireballs. Generally, if you had to use consumables, not a chance you're able to tell what's happening. 666,000 damage from the fireballs. Yeah, looking great. Looking great. We got another phone, love that. I'll take that just because it's cheap. Bite stick, okay. Fatal damage prevention. What's this? When I do takes damage. This one. I don't like it a lot because it usually per game it procs like on like 5 to 10 dudes only. Look at this burner phones. Gain 50% attack, 10% attack speed. No, wait. 50% attack, 50% attack speed, 10% crit chance. Let's just buff our phones. Why not? Plus, we'll get a few of them. So, okay, Killipede. I do want to use the phone on the Killipede. So, as soon as they stack up a bit. Are they stacked up? Can I see a lot? I see a lot of aliens here. Let me try to teleport them there. And just look at the amount of fireballs they shoot. Oh. Okay, well, they teleported instantly. Okay, never mind. I forgot that they will be teleporting to each other or to the enemy, so I think they just instantly got dashed by the aliens. A few of my liches died, which I'm not a big fan of, but yeah, we dealt with the centipede quite easily, I would say. Definitely not too difficult, just one revive and we're good. Again, like, liches don't really have a lot of protection. Okay, this wave was usually rather difficult on a lot of my runs. Not anymore, I guess. 1.1 million damage, yeah. I mean, they are by far the sole damage dealer in this run. I don't have the time dudes or anything to help them out, so... Oh my god, we did get the dog tag. We do get the dog tag. You know what I didn't pay attention to? How many skeletons die, but I guess we'll see now. Oh, there's quite a few actually. Look at that, 22 stacks. Oh, you know what? I'll take it. I was kind of worried that it will be like at max 10 stacks, but 22 stacks I'm more than happy with. Okay, so the next two waves will be rather easily. This one's on the easier side, plus the next one is just a full meme wave. Again, I'm gonna say it every single time I record the video. Wave 114 is a joke. Okay, +2 and +1. Okay, 3 extra, not bad. So overall, job ad gave us like 6 extra dudes, I believe. Okay, so meme wave. Oh my god, look at this. Look at this. Okay. Oh, it's so nice. I just realized that the Godler dashes so much. So it's actually gonna be so easy. Oh, look at this. I can buy both of them? No? Sticks? Yeah. Oh, perfection. Do I go for this though? What do I have? Was there anything else I needed? I guess a lich one would be nice to complete. How does it look like? It's a little weird lich. Sure. Oh, max HP, bro. That's way more important, no? Yeah, that's 20% max HP. I'll definitely. Yeah, I'm taking that. Okay, so final. The amount of buffs on these, insane. 18 chef dudes with attack power buffs, 26 liches with laser pointers. Now look at this, laser pointer, enthralled, +10 crit chance from this, +10 crit chance from the aliens, brain implant, tractor beam target, 45 aliens and 27 cowboys with some extra HP as well. No consumables, right? No consumables. I think there will be enough dashing and movement to a point where, I mean, wizards will look at the... Yeah, look at this. Every time they just move, plus as they stack the dog tag, it will be even better. Look at this. Oh my god, these just stacks and instantly kills those. Okay, gorillas are a bit more difficult. Fair, fair. We are also stacking the lich buffs, so they're gonna get stronger and stronger. By the time of the fight, oh, might actually detonate a nuke as well. By the end of the fight, oh, actually not the end. Oh wow, what a nuke, nice. when we go to the second phase, I want to check their stats a bit. I want to check how many stacks they have. Okay, 81 crit, 80 crit, 79 crit. Okay, pretty good. How many stacks? So they have 16 Revenant stacks? That's a lot. That's 160% extra attack and cleave. 16% extra crit, I believe. Wow. 20 stacks. 17. That's so good. That is so good. Bro, they're turning massive, by the way. They're actually turning massive. You know what? No. Since they're all grouped up, I said I won't use it. I just want to see like this massive. Look at that. I can't even dash that far. Yeah, I genuinely can't even dash that far. Let's look at the amount of fireballs. I think it just proc like a phase instantly. I think it actually proc the whole phase instantly. But yeah, I mean, anything he spawns dead in a few seconds, mammoths, and then we just finish the target. Yeah, I mean, the wizards are kind of made for this boss, because this boss just dashes around, and the wizards will do even more damage because of the dashing. But yeah, when it comes to Endless, generally don't think wizards will do too well into it, because at this point, like, we kind of rely on doing a lot of damage, and if we can't kill early on, we will be taking a lot of damage ourselves, and unfortunately we cannot kill the early, or rather the late game waves very easily. So as you can see, there will be a few dudes dying every single round, so I'm guessing I'll probably make it to 121 at most. I'll buy a bunch of revives next round, but yeah, 121 I think will be the limit, like essentially beating 120 and then die on 121. That would be my guess. Although from the amount of deaths we have right now, I think it might be over even sooner. I don't remember how difficult the 119 is. But yeah, look at this. We have... It's Queen Bees. It's Queen Bees, so we're definitely high. Again, on Endless, I don't use any consumables, so I just want to let it run. Actually, you know what? Okay, we're going to be able to deal with these. Fair. Fair. I'll take it back. I thought Queen Bees were a bit more difficult. 2.6 mil damage, yeah, 87% of that is from fireballs. How are liches doing damage? Spirit Bomb, so that's the one that procs the DPS, yeah, when they get Revenant stacks. Unfortunately, wizard dudes aren't exactly like super high scaling dudes, so it doesn't really help with that part. I'll buy, I don't know, do I even need a revive, really? Let's buy something that actually helps us a bit, right? What else do we have? I don't really have much. I guess this one would be... No, not this one. Oh, no, never mind. I already have it. Yeah, really? I mean, lifesteal? Maybe? Taunt? Taunt DPS could be interesting. Let me see if I can get the Taunt DPS. Oh, I do have... You know what? Let's buy the Lich Relic. Why not? And let's buy this as well. Just because, why not? And since this is probably the last shop, might as well grab one potion. So yeah, I think I'll beat this one, but I'll probably die on the next one, will be my guess. Right? Only 3 dudes dead, actually. I'll revive at the start of the round. Oh, never mind, I'm reviving in the lobby. I was gonna say, because like, if it's less than 5, I might as well revive later. 69 Skella dudes? How am I generating that? Isn't there like a cooldown on the taunt generation? I fully thought there was like a 1 second cooldown, no? Where's the undead relics? This one. Oh, knockdowns, true. Yeah, I forgot about the knockdown ones. Okay, fair. Oh, and wait, the Lich also generates them, right? I think the Lich generates them. I forgot about the Lich as well. But yeah, can we beat this one? No, I don't think so. Because look at that, Liches are gone, aliens are gone. Wizards are surviving a bit, but that's just nowhere near enough damage. But yeah, as I said, like, I'll beat 120 and probably die on 121. So, prediction kind of worked out. But overall, That was very nice. 191, wow. That was very nice. I liked it. I mean, I really like the dudes that have a lot of like specific combos, like Wizard. He has like a very specific need for dashes. So Alien dude is like a no-brainer. Cowboy dude is like a no-brainer. Stuff like Agent or like stuff like Cyborg, where you know that you have to stack a bunch of cyborgs, right? I have those. I really like those dudes that have like a specific purpose. I'm not a big fan of those dudes that like have an overall nice kit, but it doesn't excel in anything, right? So let's say, I don't know, something like the Explorer or something like that. Like I believe he's like a healer or so, but like he doesn't really expel much. He's like an overall dude, you know? So not a massive fan of those, but overall it's pretty cool. So yeah, we got our best run. Doesn't compare to the almighty Pyre strategy. Ever since I found that video, I learned that it has like an official name. I think it's like, what was it? I remember a developer mentioning it because he linked the video in the Discord. What's it called? Like, wait, I'm genuinely curious now. Let me look it up. I think it was called like a build-up nuke or something like that. But I look at the Discord from time to time just to see what people come up with, right? And then for some of them, I realized that they actually came up with the same comp I came up with and already named it. So it's like I come up with a comp just to find out that it's already like a very popular one. Oh yeah, there we go. It's called the Big Bang. So essentially you stack a bunch of time dudes on a pirate and a big bang happens. I mean, yeah, makes sense, makes sense. I also wanted to do a very similar thing with the warrior because I looked at the kits that would work well with that and I thought, wait, generals give a bunch of temporary HP. I might as well put a warrior in there, and since he has scaling with temporary HP, he'll do a big damage nuke. I haven't gotten to try out that, and then I learned that's actually a thing already, and it's called Bob or something like that. It's just called Bob. I don't know, but yeah. Enough talking nonsense. Yeah, 120. Which one was it? This one. So yeah, aliens. Really fun unit. Maybe I could have built a few more aliens, but I really wanted to focus more on the dashing part for them because I just wanted to see them dash all over. Probably took too many liches to be honest, but it is what it is. So yeah, very fun run. And yeah, hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.